Hi guys. Welcome back to FA Trades. In this video we're gonna talk about a crypto analysis website called CoinGlass. We will learn its basics so that we can utilize this tool for our efficient analysis. Let's start by its main homepage. Here you will find info about daily volume, open interest liquidations, funding rate, etc. If you scroll to the downside you will get information about Bitcoin and altcoins. Here you can find out various coins by applying filters. Further downside, you will find info about gainers losers by different time frames, and heat maps by volume, liquidations change and open interest. In the bottom, you will find overview about Bitcoin ETFs, their various tickers, their daily net flows, both inflows and outflows. So that's the basic overview of main homepage of CoinGlass. Let's deep dive into its further features and uses. Of course I won't be showing you its all features and explaining them in details. I will be showing you some basic stuff that I found quite helpful. Let's start with liquidations. Here you will find real-time liquidations data, liquidations maps and heat maps. Liquidations map shows estimations of liquidation levels of both longs and shorts by their leverage. You can look at liquidation maps by different time frames and by different coins. You can also look at liquidations by exchange. The impact on the market is relatively small when a small number of positions are liquidated. However, if thousands of positions with similar liquidation prices are liquidated, the effect on the market price can be significant. Moreover, market buy and sell orders triggered by liquidations can cause rapid price movements, leading to a cascading effect where more nearby positions get liquidated. This phenomenon creates substantial price fluctuations, which institutional players often take advantage of as an entry strategy, since the rapid injection of liquidity within a short period can meet the demand for institutional large orders. Different combinations of leverage and time frames depict various clusters of liquidations. The denser and higher the liquidation clusters, the greater their impact on price behavior when reached. Let's move to liquidation heat maps. CoinGlass has 3 different models for liquidation heat maps. You can look at liquidation heat map by coin/symbols and time frames and by exchanges. The liquidation heat map allows traders to identify areas of high liquidity, which can be helpful in various ways. Magnet zone, concentration of potential liquidation levels within a specific price range, may indicate that the price is likely to move towards that zone. Some traders utilize these liquidation levels to gauge the possible direction of price movement and as additional indicators for convergence. Support/resistance zone, in high liquidation areas, larger traders or whales can execute trades rapidly at favorable prices. Once they enter or exit orders within this liquidity, the price can now reverse. Let's move to a sentiment analysis tool, long/shorts ratio. It reflects the short-term sentiment of traders and is primarily used for short-term trading. Interpretation of the indicator: a large active buying volume indicates a high bullish sentiment in the market. If there is a large active selling volume, it indicates a significant bearish sentiment in the market, with many traders actively shorting the market. Exchange top trader accounts long/short ratio. This refers to the ratio of long and short accounts by top traders, specifically the proportion of net long and net short accounts to total accounts of the top 20% users with the highest margin balance, with each account counted once. Exchange top trader positions long/short ratio. This refers to the ratio of the total long and short positions held by top traders. In summary, the cryptocurrency futures long/short ratio is a sentiment analysis indicator related to the views and actions of market traders. A high ratio indicates a bullish market sentiment, while a low ratio indicates a bearish market sentiment. A Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, ETF, is a financial instrument that offers investors exposure to the Bitcoin market. Here you will find details of all Bitcoin ETFs, their volume, and daily flows, both inflows and outflows. High volume inflows represent bullish sentiment among investors, while outflows shows a bearish sentiment among investors. In the bottom you will find details of net flows of all Bitcoin ETF and native coins or in US dollar amounts. So that's all for Bitcoin ETFs. You can read further info about them in the bottom. Now let's move to data section at top. It's one of main sections of CoinGlass. Here you will find dozens of useful tools about technicals, on-chain and off-chain analysis. I won't explain all of them, I'll give you basic info about few of them. So first start with liquidity/order book Heatmap. It's super useful tool and it's available only for Bitcoin and Ethereum and for both spot and perpetual markets. It shows limit order distribution, ask/passive supply above current price, while bid/passive demand below price. Large orders is shown by high-intensity colors, usually act as S or levels. Here you can adjust the slider so that you can see various order sizes. Also, because these pending orders, so there is chance that these get changed, removed, repositioned or resized. Also, it's showing all this data from Binance Exchange only. You can also do this for spot markets. Usually you want to look at both spot and perps to get full picture of where passive supply and demand zones are. You can see these price levels act as support and resistance, and price usually respects these levels. Here you can adjust the order sizes. You want to look at relatively large order sizes. Higher the order size, stronger the price level. Let's move on the next tool. It's called order book or depth of market. Liquidity Heatmap you just saw is just a more visual representation of the order book. You can change the depth size from 10 to 100 so that you can get various size depth. It shows limit orders by price both above and below current price. Here you can also look at both spot and perpetual markets, and by different exchanges. Also, you can view all the large trades executed here. These price levels of large limit orders act as areas of supply and demand. If you like it so far, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's move on to the next tool, called whale orders. It's also calculated from order book. It shows both large executed trades and large pending orders above and below. It will show you all order details. It's used to view supply and demand dynamics, and to look for its imbalances where large orders are skewed towards only one side of market. Moving on, next you can look at CME data, its open interest and CFTC commitment of traders COT report. It's a weekly report which show net positioning of various market participants. Its data is bit delayed and it's useful for medium to long-term analysis. You'll probably make a more detailed video on COT report later. So let's move on to the final main section of CoinGlass. It's called Super Charts. First, let's try its simple chart. It shows some basic info about Bitcoin, its open interest, historical volume, its dominance and volatility, Bitcoin volume exchanged on PayPal, and Bitcoin balance available on exchanges. So its final main section is TradingView Superchart. It has a lot of traditional indicators from TradingView. CoinGlass also has their own indicators about open interests, delta funding rate, long/shorts, order book, etc. It needs a video of its own, so we'll make a separate detailed video on its own, showing you my templates and how you can build your own. That's all for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave your questions, feedbacks and suggestions in the comments. See you in the next one. Peace out.